Previously on Elite Dangerous.
So, there is some ships near here in the Deciat system. The mark's kind of funny on the navigation list, so we want to go check that out. Okay, we've got a science ship. We've got a bit of a green fog around it.
God damn, this thing's been really quite messed up.
Yeah.
What is
Glowing green bits, a little bit of fire.
What are we supposed to do with this?
Well, should we go check out the other one, see if it's the same situation? The ship is fucked though, wow. Oh wait, I'm getting a transmission.
Mayday, mayday! We've been attacked by
I'm hit by
Thargoids
Thargoids.
and need to make emergency repairs. Can anyone help?
Shift anomaly detected.
We have Thargoids on the scopes. This is not a drill.
God damn it, I can't get the repair limpet to go. I'm gonna check my contacts list real quick.
Oh, babe.
Whoa!
Babe, Thargoid.
Jesus Christ, I'm moving.
A Thargoid appeared.
I see it coming in.
Oh, wow. What?
It just jumped in.
Are we? Oh god. My drivers are offline.
My ship's down.
I cannot move at all. Oh, wait. I think I'm going back online, or maybe that was attacked.
What the hell is going on up there? It just did something to you. It just... I can see you up there. I can see you next to it. My god. What the hell is it doing? I'm back on. I'm back online.
Okay, I'm back on, and I am boosting the...
Fuck.
Let me wait for this.
I am boosting. Well, this ship has been fucked. Like, the whole thing is on fire. I don't think we're gonna be able to save this one.
No?
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and jump. One. I'm seeing one. Maybe two. It's dark. It's really dark. I've got missile lock. I'm firing.
Oh, it's actually a Thargoid. Oh my god. Whoa, oh. I don't have weapons.
I don't think I can win this fight.
Oh wow.
Interceptors are the toughest ships.
Damn. So, the reason why...
Oh shit, he ran me. I'm at 30%, I'm at 20%. 1%, I'm done.
Eject.
After our encounters with the alien visitors, we were a bit shaken, as these were tougher than any human opponent we'd ever faced before.
We didn't really know anything about the Thargoids, and their weapons and technology were unlike anything we've ever seen before inside the bubble.
But we, like many, are capable of falling victim to our own pride, and we had revenge on our minds. It just so happens that Will needed to go to the Pleiades Nebula to obtain a rare commodity called a meta-alloy, so as to unlock Felicity Farsia's services.
Felicity Farsia is an engineer based in Deciat, who specialises in modules such as thrusters and frameshift drives. Enlisting her help could increase my ship's jump range and general speed in combat.
But there was another reason to go. This area of space has a high Thargoid activity, and after being killed by one, we wanted to return the favour. So we are going to the Pleiades Nebula to get ourselves some meta-alloys following our recent incident with a Thargoid vessel, and the fact that Will needs to get some meta-alloys to ingratiate himself with one of the engineers who can do work on frameshift drives and thrusters.
Yes.
And the only place we need to get these meta-alloys is from alien barnacles.
Yes.
So we're going to go to the Pleiades Nebula to try and acquire some. 27 light year jump range I got.
Excellent. I will wingman navlock to you
Okay.
when we're doing our jumps, which, to be fair, with 27 light years, shouldn't actually be too many
I'll
jumps.
set a course in now. So and this highlighted area that you can see is the bubble. So if we zoom out of the bubble, human occupied space, that's the bubble there. We are going to Pleiades Nebula, which is outside of the bubble here. So route has been plotted.
Ooh,
Okay, I'll get my wing now. Beacon on now.
perfect. And I've engaged navlock.
Great. Okay, you ready to go?
I am indeed.
Okay, we are on our way to the Pleiades Nebula.
Woo, we're going on a road trip.
Disengaged. Watch for oncoming traffic when passing through the airlock.
So for this journey, I'm using my Crate 2, the Guiding Light, which is my main ship, my general purpose ship. It's outfitted for more or less every kind of activity. It's got pretty good jump range, and that's why I'm taking it along for this journey. Will is still in the Diamondback Explorer that he picked up in the last episode, which he is using because of the jump range that he has available to him.
Frame shift drive charge. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
A lot of people say the Pleiades Nebula is not that visually striking. Like if you look at it from the bubble, it's kind of just this wispy, kind of whitish area. I think as you get nearer, it's going to look pretty. It's pretty special. You've been out there a few times, haven't you? Because you've been in prison there a couple of times.
Fuel scope.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Do you want to tell people about your previous exploits as a transporter?
So the Rubigo run is something that you can do out in Rubigo. It's a system, and you can choose passenger missions who want to go and see the Sirius Corporation. Is it Sirius Atmospherics?
That's right, yeah. It's like a historical
3, 2,
location of
engage.
importance to the Sirius Corporation, yeah. It's like a tourist hotspot.
It is. And if you build up your reputation, you start to pick up money really quite fast, actually.
Yes, you do.
About 15... Well, for about a 15-minute all-round trip, you can make about 20 mil. A lot of these passengers are wanted, and so if you get scammed, then you get in trouble. And I tried a few times to enter the system, enter the starport,
Fuel scooping complete.
and got arrested a couple of times.
And what happened when you get arrested? You get sent to prison, right?
You get sent to prison. But yeah, for some reason they were sending to Maya, which meant that to get back there, you had to make something like a 380 light-year journey.
So we're 8 jumps away now, okay?
Yeah.
You can see up in the sky, so you've got above us up there now, viewers at home. The big thing you see, that's Bernard's Loop. In the middle of that is the Orion Nebula. The purple one next to it, that's the Witch Head Nebula. Over here in the middle, we've got that slightly light area now above the Hercule. That's Pleiades, that's where we're going. And then you got the California Nebula up by there. Okay, I'm gonna charge it now. It's getting closer. It'll get a lot bigger as we get closer. Okay. Just gonna throttle down until you're
On your tail.
yeah. Got 5 jumps to go. Let's have a look, see if we can find this nebula out there. There it is.
This has been a good journey.
It's getting closer. Okay, right now it doesn't look like much. Oh, look at that, it's sort of getting between us and the California Nebula now. It used to be completely uninhabited back in the day, back years ago when now there are actually stations and people and things there. It's like a little outpost. There it is. As we approach, we're on a direct course right now. 2 jumps to go. Let me know when you're lined up, because I've got a great view from here. Very dramatic.
God, you got so far out.
I am sorry, baby. Oh, look at this. So much drama in that.
It is striking.
As the starlight fades away now. Oh, look at that. We got the Witch Head Nebula behind it too. Yeah, it's very striking. Very dramatic.
Okay.
Yeah? Okay.
All good, baby.
Frame shift drive.
So I head to Obsidian Orbital. We'll land there first and make our plans for finding these aliens.
Yes. We're looking for meta alloys, is that right?
Yeah, but in order to do that, we need to
3,
find an alien barnacle site.
engage.
So these barnacle things like alien life form, almost like alien fungus or alien plants, and they can be harvested for something called meta alloys.
Yes, which you need to do to prove yourself to Felicity Farsia.
Yeah, because she's something of an explorer, and she likes to know that you've been far and wide and seen some amazing sights.
So we're going to Obsidian, huh?
Obsidian it is. Upon arriving in Maya, in the Pleiades Nebula, we headed for Obsidian Orbital. This is a station in the a system that we believe is named after Obsidian Ant, the YouTuber. At the station, we could question other commanders about the potential locations of ripe alien barnacles. You see, the Thargoid barnacles can either be ripe or dead. Generally speaking, if they've been harvested many times, they will end up dead, and we needed to find a ripe location in order to harvest them for ourselves.
Landing gear deployed.
Obsidian Terminal is a very shiny thing.
Nice station, and that's Obsidian Ant's voice, so that definitely confirms this station. This station is named after Obsidian Ant because that's his voice.
That's cool. That's nice, that is.
I like it. Yeah, it's nice. That's a really nice touch.
Like that's the thing I've noticed about this game, is it just seems to be like all about community.
It's just outside the nebula. It looks like it's one jump low. At the station, we are informed by another commander that there is a ground station in a neighbouring system called Ceres Tarn, where there is a shipyard so Will can transfer a more suitable ship over, and also there may be people there who can help us finding a barnacle site nearby. We were also advised that Ceres Tarn sits in a particularly beautiful location on the planet's surface and is orbited by a fleet carrier for the Anti-Xeno Initiative. This is the force that is tasked with fighting the Thargoid War in the nebula.
Gear retracted.
It's the planet that's got the what do you call it? Prism underneath it.
The megaship, yeah, okay.
The Indra.
Yes, it's a Anti-Xeno megaship.
Oh really? I might need a bit of time to land, because from what you told me, this is quite a high G planet.
Yeah, I think from what I was reading, the planet is 4G, so take it nice and easy if you're going down, because 4G, when you're close to the surface, will catch you off guard very quickly. I'm gonna go I'm gonna dock with the Indra to see if they've got any initiatives active for hunting aliens or any information on what's going on.
Yeah.
Docking request granted. Landing gear deployed. Scan detected. Landing gear deployed. Docking successful. Engines disengaged.
Okay. Question is, do they have AX weapons in a size 3? While I was on the Indra asking questions about alien barnacles and looking for AX weapons in a size 3, Will was down on the planet's surface with a view to getting his Python, the Folie à Dieu, transferred to this location. I was able to find information about several planets where we might be able to find barnacles. So after rendezvousing above the planet's surface, we set off for the first of these candidates.
We're okay.
Yeah. You see it?
Yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
What is this thing that's orbiting it? There are barnacles. I've got barnacle sites already.
That's good.
And also, this planet is surrounded by a conflict zone. God knows what they're fighting over. So, as I explained already, we are looking not just for a barnacle site, but it has to be a ripe barnacle site. We've been given a general description of the difference between a ripe barnacle and a dead barnacle. These are not ripe.
No?
Basically, a barnacle site has an organic feature in the centre that emits frequencies and radio signals of an unknown nature, and it's surrounded by a bunch of stalks. Now, if they're ripe, the top of the stalks will be tall and glowing. If they're dead, they will just look like broken shards protruding from the ground. Okay. God damn, look at these binary planet system, look how close they are.
Yeah.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
Okay. Barnacles. Yeah, I've seen some barnacles. It's very interesting terrain. Deep reds. I don't think this site is for us. We flew from site to site, swooping down to take a look at the state of the barnacles below. At every stop we seemed to find nothing but dead barnacles. It had been rumoured that barnacles in the Pleiades were dying off, and that if one was to seek a plethora of ripe barnacles, they would have to travel as far as the Pleiades Nebula. As the time ran out for the day, I decided to settle down on one of the planets we'd visited. Maybe tomorrow would bring better fortunes. Okay. I'm funny, but I'm gonna land for the night. The following morning, I set out in my SRV to gather a few materials while we were on the planet's surface. Then I was heading back to the Indra in HR 1185 when I spotted a distress call and decided to go and take a look. Upon arrival, it appeared that the distress call was from a ship that had been destroyed by Thargoid vessels. There were 2 ships still in the area. Now, these weren't Thargoid interceptors, like the one we'd encountered back in Deciat. These were Thargoid scouts, and while smaller and vulnerable to normal human weapons, they were still very tough targets to engage. I had equipped the guiding light with AX multi-cannons. These are weapons designed by humans to take on the aliens, but apart from those additions, this was my normal purpose build.
Flight assist off. Flight assist on. Under attack. Warning, caustic damage detected.
Of particular danger, they can fire caustic missiles at you that upon striking begin to cause caustic damage to your hull, draining it away over time. The only way to counter this, with my current setup, is to rapidly overheat the ship by firing all weapons and using up shield cell banks to get the ship's temperature over 180%.
Requesting backup. I'm under heavy fire.
Warning, hull breach attack. Taking internal damage. Caustic substance neutralized. Under attack.
clear, Commander. Standing down.
It also appears when you kill a Thargoid vessel, it explodes into a cloud of this caustic substance. Flying into the cloud or being exposed by it upon killing them will result in your hull being drained away again by caustic damage.
Taking 8 damage. Caustic substance neutralized.
So I had once again encountered the Thargoid, and this time, under more favourable circumstances, I had emerged victorious. One thing eluded us though, that was an interceptor kill. Upon returning to the Indra to meet up with Will, we discovered by speaking to other commanders that we could actually purchase the metal alloys occasionally from a ground station named Darnell's Progress in Maya. We'd head there to check the commodity market to see what we could find. Just one really quick hop. He's so close by, God.
There are some aspects of it I genuinely have a lot of trouble with, and planetary landings is one of them.
Oh, a bit hard there. Came in a bit hard.
You.
Yeah, just a little bit. They have one metal alloy as well.
They do?
They do?
Well,
I now have it.
You purchased a meta alloy,
Why not?
even though I need the engineer.
Well, I can drop it for you. It's a cargo, isn't it? It's a commodity. It's okay. It just means you've got to grab it off me. We also learned that the AX weapons we'd been using were actually very ineffective against the Thargoids. And for those serious about taking on the Thargoids, there was an alternate approach that involved seeking blueprints from an ancient and extinct alien race known as the Guardians. We had been given information about a star system and a planet 1,000 light years away where we could begin our search for the Guardian blueprints. Using these, we'd be able to create Guardian weapons and Guardian modules that would greatly enhance our ability to take on the Thargoids, perhaps even join in the Thargoid war that was currently centred over the system of Asteroid. It'd be a long journey for us to get out to this destination, but in the next episode we will see what became of us as we ventured far out into the black.